Good evening, and thank you for coming to support the Salem art students at this outstanding event. Our names are Courtney McFeeters and we represent the students from Monday's section of the Art Elective. They also form a wire that extends from the panel and loops around into the space around the installation. The wire appears to be a continuous line because the way it flows into the design of the lines within the glass.
Our class's panel is amazing because it includes value, which means the difference between light tones and dark shades. This can also be seen through the combination of black, clear, and gray pieces of glass.
Our class also integrated texture into its design. Texture in glass.
We are all students from Thursday's art class, and our names are Lisa, Ellie Ibera, Kyle Topple, and Jennifer Young. When we first began to design our panels, students in our class had many different concepts in mind. We had to collaborate by listening to each other's ideas and overcome our differences. This helped us develop the final design for stained glass panel 2, which includes the elements and principles of shape and tone.
Through our panels design, we show how warm and cool colors can coincide and also contrast with one another. Our panel is divided into two sections. The top part is filled with warm colors and the bottom is filled with cool colors.
We have both primary and secondary colors in our panel. The primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, are featured in the top, center, and bottom of the design. We add primary colors to show how we can mix and give new birth to colors. You can see the primary colors, red and yellow, would combine to create the color orange, which is shown between them.
Another element of art that we incorporated within our stained glass panel is shape. Our shapes are unique but also geometric. For instance, we use many identifiable shapes such as squares, circles, and triangles.
Our class chose to make the edges of our panel clear and black to better reveal all of these geometric shapes. This also creates a very interesting negative space around the groups of shapes.
Some of these shapes are small and others are larger. In our design, many small shapes are used in order to form larger ones. The shapes join together just like art brought all of us together for this event tonight.
To us, art is a kind of class where you can express your feelings, ideas, and attitude through your creations. Even though our panel shows how simple art can be, when broken down into these elements and principles of design, you can see that when they are combined, the possibilities are limitless and art has no boundaries.
Good evening. Our names are
Josie Gold,
Jordan Kennedy,
Morgan Langer,
And Ellie Strino.
and Michaela Whitlip, and we represent students from Friday's section of Art Collective.
Our class collaborated together in order to create the design for a stained glass panel 3, which represents the elements and principles of pattern, rhythm, and key.
After each of us came up with our own original design for the panel that incorporated these elements and principles of art. We debated and agreed on a design that combined all the things we thought were more essential. Our class decided to have 3 sections in our panel so that more of our concepts and patterns could be seen.
In each section, every pattern is unique in its own way. The sections on the ends include more curved, even irregular shapes within their pattern, but the middle section has patterns that appear very stable and organized.
The repetitions of the pattern within the panel give the illusion that the shapes are moving since elements like the triangles led the viewer's eyes across the design.
Rhythm also results from the fact that these shapes all repeat. Our panel stands out because the patterns create order and make a unified and balanced design.
Our panel is unique when paired with others in the stained glass installation because it's monochromatic or one kind of color. You can see this since all of the pieces of glass are beautiful variations of blue.
The blue glass is shown in many different hues. Some of these blues are darker shades, others are lighter tones, and some colors are more vibrant to highlight certain parts of the design.
These colors flow well together because they are not only monochromatic, but blues appear to be calm, mellow colors.
We are the 8th grade students from Wednesday's selection of art class. Our names are
Earlier,
Barthel, Victoria Lincoln,
Billy Esteve, and Rachel Brilliant.
Our class worked together to come up with the final design for stained glass panel 4, which includes the elements and principles of two-dimensional shapes and three-dimensional shapes and color.
Our class's stained glass panel has two-dimensional shapes. Many students in our class have shapes such as triangles and circles prominent in their original sketches. We combine these ideas together to create the flat surface of the panel. As you can see, although all of the shapes are separate, they blend to create a cohesive design. Our panel is special as it incorporates three-dimensional forms that stick out on either side of the letter. Our class tried to include forms that would flow well and fit into the two-dimensional portions of the design. Viewers' eyes are drawn to these forms that create interesting areas and negative space and allow light to show through and reflect the distinctive whites. We also choose to use three-dimensional form that would be easily recognizable for the viewers.
For that reason, we included two pyramids in the lower areas of the panel and a cylinder in the upper portion. The sharpness of the pyramids creates a nice contrast with the smoothness and curves of the cylinder.
Our class tried to balance these shapes and forms using color. We used color to individualize some shapes as well as unite some shapes together. For instance, a triangle that radiates off the small blue circle actually create a large square in the background.
We made the three-dimensional forms bright or warm colors and surrounded them with dark or colored shapes in the background. This makes the contrast and pop from the flat panel.
When creating our design, our class did our best to incorporate different people's designs but still create a solid and cohesive piece of artwork. We thought this was important for everyone to be happy and feel that they played a strong part in the final product.
Although it was a challenge, Ms. Meller, who assembled all of these panels, did her best to help us incorporate all of our ideas to make one epic artwork. We feel that this stained glass illusion helps add color to Salem and adds life to our environment.
This project not only helped us gain skills with the medium of stained glass, but also allowed us to discover new things and learn from each other as we worked alongside our peers to create these designs. Although we enjoyed the project, we also did it to help teach others about the dynamics of art, as the installation will serve as a teaching tool and a source of beauty in the school that will last a lifetime.